Summit experience is fantastic.
Phenomenal.
Enlightening.
Awesome. It's amazing.
Oh man, it's been great.
Excellent, very informative.
What's amazing is how fast the time has gone by and how excited I am just to try to implement a couple things that I think will be amazing.
I've been doing this for a really long time. It's nice to come someplace and to get something that you didn't know you didn't have.
And so much of the material here has had a lot of practical little things you can do on a weekly or monthly basis to actually make it come alive. Because we can all sit around and agree that, oh, I read this leadership book, that sounds great. But you know, what do we actually do this week, next month? And there's dozens and dozens of those little tips that we got through here that I think I'm gonna be able to take back and really build that program with.
In a word, inspiring, and the best kind of inspiring, because you go home with not just the feeling, but actual ideas and resources and a network of people to reach out to for follow-up. It's been great.
Letting the people know that work for us on a daily basis, what they do for us matters.
A lot of the vision statements and how to tell your own company story.
I mean, I'm old school. I was raised by my family, so the thinking of how my father ran his business is how I've always treated things. And yes, that's helped me promote myself, but that's not how I should be leading with my employees.
The guidance by Nationwide, the willingness to stick with this and to help us move it forward. So what do we do about that? We have to take small steps and actually not just say that, that's great in and of itself, but they're going to walk us through that, help us through that system.
Oh gosh, so much. The surveys that we did with our employees, having that information at my fingertips is going to be invaluable.
And the Retail Insights survey we got back was amazing. I've never gotten that much candid information of what our employees feel like it is to work there and where we're doing well and what areas we need to work on. It's just a treasure trove of things to go back and work on and then come re-engage and see how we're doing next year.
I would say that I agonized over whether or not I could afford to leave the store for a few days at this time, and I would say now that I couldn't afford not to.